You know it. Woo! In all seriousness, welcome back to La Familia Mista Fantasy Football League. I am apparently the commissioner, whether we all like it or not. Seriously, guys, I put a lot of work in this league. A lot of work all year long. I was fed up with who's telling me what I need to do better, what more I need to do, and why your opinion matters more than the good of the league. All I care about is making sure everything's fair and fun and trying to do what's best for this league. That's the base of all my decisions. Sometimes I need to make decisions to push this league forward. Not everyone's going to agree with it. But we need to move on at some point. Move off of it into fantasy football. Just play your players and let the chips lie where they may. I apologize for my antics of walking away. I was fed up. I was about to do this a week ago. And yesterday was it for me. For the good of the league, I'll come back and I'll do more. These weekly video breakdowns take me over an hour to do each week, at least. Talking to everybody on the side, not making things so visible in a group chat, taking care of everybody. That takes a lot, man. And it's just, it goes unappreciated, and I'm okay with that. But you got to let me live on some things. You got to let me run the league a little bit the way I see fit. These things are not crazy. I mean, for us to argue as much as we did over platform is insane to me. All I wanted to do is not have to take the time to put it into another league because it's a pain in the behind. But everybody wanted to have their opinion made. It's not that important. We're playing fantasy football. I think this could be a special league. It is a special league. We've had fun with it. It takes a lot to keep this together, a lot to get 12 people together. That's why I don't care if we complain about the draft or none of that stuff. It is what it is. We're going to do it. We get there. We get a team, a league together, and we play through it. That all being said, hopefully we can pull this thing back together and get this league going. On that note, let's get into week one. It's your boy, the commish. You know it. We're starting with the first matchup, which is the biggest blowout of the week. Dom likes taking neighbors balls deep, I believe is his team name. I might be saying that wrong. I'm not sure. Versus Team Porter, 120-65. Dom with the high score of the week, coming through with the win. Joey's squad started off with pretty strong 24 points from Hurts. His receiver didn't do him well any favors on Thursday, but he got 0 points from Worthy, 0 points from the Giants, and a couple zeros on his bench. His team just did not do enough. Highest scoring team of the week for Dom and lowest scoring team of the week for Joey. Dom had Josh Allen. Enough said. For those of you who watched that game, at least the fourth quarter, know that's probably the game of the year already, week one. I can't see another game getting there. Unbelievable comeback for Josh Allen. Down 15 points in the fourth quarter. He went nuts. He also got 16 and 15 points from Chuba Hubbard and Courtland Sutton, respectively. Moving on to the next matchup. The Chase Brown kids versus J. Lou. As Logan versus Jared. And Logan apparently chases Brown kids out of his neighborhood or something like that. I don't know. That's weird, Logan. Come on now. But Logan did enough to get the win, 100-72. Patty Mahomes did what he couldn't do for Graham all last year. Scored 26 points. Graham has to be burning up on that one because he plays for Logan well. Solid up and down his roster, but Kittle is going to be a tough loss for him. He's out 3 to 6 weeks from what I've heard. Surprisingly, Logan did not play with Michael's penis this week. I, for one, am very upset about that. Jared got 20 points from Josh Daniels and 12 from Justin Jefferson, but no other player on his team went over 10 points. Moving on to the worst matchup of the week. That would be myself, Mikey D from Brooklyn, and Team Ilucci, Vinny. 2 terrible scores, but somebody had to win the game, and that would be Vinny, 78-71. Newsflash, when Christian McCaffrey plays football, he's really good. He got 18 points with no touchdowns. Crazy. For me, Drake May led the way with 15 points, and I also got 15 points from, what's his name, the Arizona Cardinals wide receiver, Marvin Harrison. Everybody else on my team stunk. That's enough of that matchup. Moving on to Hercus Burkus versus the leader of the fam. And this was an up and down matchup all week where John came through with the 116-103 victory. Lamar Jackson might have lost the game, but 29 points is great for John. He also got 19 points from Garrett Wilson in that horrible Jets vs. Steelers game. Horrible. Siobhan got 8 points from Joe Burrow with Justin Herbert on her bench with 27. That would have been enough to win, but man, that hurts. She did get Bijan to get 21 points. Big game, but not enough for the Falcons to win the game. Sorry, Eric. Big Falcons fan there. But Bijan's good. Moving on to the next matchup, which is Kingdom 718. Not Kingdom, as everyone thinks it is. But it's Kingdom 719, I think. I think he does his birthday, not the area code. But either way, Kingdom versus Team Stingo. James versus Paul. James came through with the 103-88 victory. James was the runner-up in the losers bracket last year. Comes through with a first week win. Doing big things, James. He got a big day from King Henry with 28 points and Go Breeze Lightning, go, 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 go. He had 15 points himself. But he would have done even better if his defense didn't go -7. Ravens, ouch, that fourth quarter killed him. Paul was led by somebody with 18 points. Didn't write that out really well. His 2 running backs went over 10 with 13 and 11, Jacobs and Genti. Oh, that's right. Paul was led by his defense with 18 points. Crazy. Denver had 18 points. His running backs did okay with 13 and 11 points. The 2 J's, Jacobs and Genti. Not enough for a win. Moving on to the roommate clash of the week. Even though we may have seen the bigger clash of the week last night, when waking up to 200 and something text messages. Crazy. But E-Moneybags versus First Down Cindy. 118-103, the champ. E-Money with the victory. Hats off to you. Kudos. Winning it last year, then coming through in week 1 with the big win. He's off to a good start with 22 points from Baker Mayfield, 18 points from James Cook, and Abeka Ibuka, 22 points. That stack is killer. He also had Bill Kronsky on the bench. Did you know that Bill Kronsky made his teachers raise their hands to speak in school? Crazy. The legend of Bill. Graham was not happy with C.J. Stroud, only 8 points, but did get a big game from Zay Flowers with 24. And his boy, Brock Bowers, gave him Brock, gave him 12 points. Graham, big note to you. Never take a defense against your team. Jets, Jets. Steelers only gave him 1 point or something like that. Never go against the squad. Never go against the family, okay? that should be it for the matchups. Let's talk a little bit about free agents that went through. Graham spent $15 on Danny Dimes. Big pickup for him. Got rid of CJ. Joey spent $11 on Huge, Quentin Johnson, and $5 on Britton Strange. I picked up some Boutte, not some Strange Boutte, mainly just for the name and the jokes. $4 for Booty. I also got me a new tight end and for about $2 and Juwan Johnson. Siobhan picked up an interesting tight end, the new rookie tight end from Cleveland, who apparently played at a small school, but dominated there. Interesting tight end. We'll see how he does. She also paid $4 for Hollywood Brown. He needs to be their leading receiver. They got nobody on a receiving core, with Travis Kelce taking out Xavier Worthy. Moving on to the matchups, we got a couple good ones. You got me versus James. Thankfully, I can get back on track against James. You got Logan versus Graham. The rivalry continues. Paul versus Dom. Let the shit talking begin. Siobhan versus Eric in the Can Somebody Please Beat This Man? You got Vinny versus Joey in the Battle of the Little Brothers. And then you got John versus Jared. And I mean, the hatred between these two is just unspeakable. It's like they don't even speak to each other. This is crazy. You guys need to mend these fences. Maybe meet one day. I don't know. That's it, all I got for you guys this week. Let's have some fun. Set your lineups. Let's have some fun. Play fantasy football.